Okay, so just settling in, have your feet wide and lean the knees in together. And as you breathe in, let's take the arms up and over the head. And as you breathe out, bring the arms back down again. Breathing in, lifting the arms. And exhale, bring the arms back down. And again, inhale, lift the arms. And exhale. And just rest the arms. Allow the breath to come back to a natural pace. Tilt the chin down to your chest a little. Become aware of the feet on the ground and your hips and the spine into your shoulders and your head. Taking the awareness to your breath, watching the rise and fall. And as you settle into your practice, settling into your body and your mind, just set the intention to be as present as possible today for your practice, to allow the mind to rest away from everything else that concerns you or that is relating to you at the moment. You can press the pause button on the roles that you play in your life and the responsibilities that you have. And just become more aware of the inner senses of the feelings, feelings of sensation on a physiological basis, and awareness of energy. Bringing one arm across the navel and the other arm across the heart center now. Enjoying the sense of support and kindness that you can receive from yourself. Looking after yourself like you would a good friend. Watching the rise and fall. Next 3 breath cycles. And then release the arms, and you can separate the knees, bring the feet in a little bit closer. And as you exhale, roll the hips and the spine away from the ground. And inhale, roll the spine back down again. Exhale and lift. And inhale and roll back down. Exhale, lifting, just starting to engage and activate the legs, the thighs, the quads, the glutes. Inhale, rolling back down. Good. 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. remain here for 3 breaths. Let's squeeze the knees in a little closer together. Press down in your arms. And releasing the legs, releasing your spine. Bring the knees into your chest, hands over the shins. You can open and close the knees. Opposite direction. Good, and then keep hold of the right knee, stretch out the left leg. Flex the heel and really press the back of the thigh down into the mat. As you exhale, bring the chin down to your chest, press the belly back towards the spine and lift your head towards your knee. Inhale, release. Exhale and lift. Inhale, release. Last time, exhale. And inhale. Keep hold of your knee, but now raise the left leg up towards the ceiling, lifting through the heel. Inhale, release, lower it down. Exhale and lift. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Release. Swap over sides. Bring your left knee into your chest. Stretch out the right leg. Exhale. Lift your head up towards the knee. Inhale. Release. Exhale. Lifting. Inhale. Release. Last one. Exhale. Elbows out wide. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Release. Raising the right leg. And lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, release. And exhale and lift. Inhale, release. Good. Stretch out both legs. Take a breath in and lift the arms up and over. Stretching the fingers away from the toes. And then bring the arms back. Bend your knees. Let the knees drop over to the left. And to your right. And to the left. And to the right. Bringing the knees back. Cross your ankles over. Place your hands on your knees and rock yourself up so you're sitting. Let's spin the feet around. Come to your hands and knees. Hair clip for a moment. Take the knees wide. Bring the big toes together and bring the elbows down. And I'm going to move the elbows forward slightly, but start to move the hips back towards your heels. And then lower the head down to your mat. And notice what is present here. Where is the focus? Is this a big stretch for the inside of the legs, thighs, the groins? You bring it across your lower back. Perhaps it's stronger for you in the shoulders. Let the head rest, relax. Raise your head and slide the hands back. Good. Raise the hips and bring the knees underneath your hips. Take some cat-cow here. Draw the tummy in, chin down to your chest. Inhale, rotate the hips, looking forward, cow pose. Keep on going like this. Nice cat-cow. Bringing energy and movement into the spine. Exhaling as you draw the belly in, chin down to your chest, and inhale, reversing the hips, looking forward, tilting the hips behind you. One more time, exhale, and inhale. Now tuck your toes under, we'll take our first downward facing dog, lift the hips, bit of space between the feet. Walk your hands a little further in front, good space between your hands as well, and bend one knee at a time. And bring the knees down. Lovely. Let me just pop my hair up. So come to your hands and knees and stretch your left leg back behind you. And let's take this leg on a journey of rotation to start oiling the joints, the hips, the knees. Nice big, wide, long circles. And then opposite direction. And then keep the leg lifted. Take the weight on the left side, on the left arm, and raise the right arm. Bring in the hand down, lower the leg, and slide your left leg out to the side. So it's off your mat. In line with your hip. Place the left hand on your shoulder. Inhale, open, lift the elbow. And exhale, bring the elbow down, looking to the right. Inhale and open. You keep the hand on the shoulder so that we're focusing more on opening up the pectorals. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. And in. And exhale. Bring the hand back. Bring the leg back so that it's straight back behind you, and stretch the right leg back as well to plank pose. Lifting the backs of the thighs up towards the ceiling. Lift the hips and the ribs. Arms are strong and straight. Spread the shoulder blades, and then bring your knees down. Take the hips back to your heels. Have a bit of space between your knees. Lower the chest for melting heart pose. Keep the hips above the knees. Raise your head, downward facing dog. And walk the hands back towards the feet now. Walking back. Bring the palms together. And as you inhale, press down on your feet and roll the spine up. Reverse your hands at the heart. Look up, the hips move forward slightly. Lift the ribs. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the palms together. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. And exhale. Great. Bring the fingers down. Walk your hands forward. Bring the knees down and stretch the right leg back. Turn around. The right leg is back. Circling the right knee. Hip. Oh, that's a nice click. And opposite direction. And stretch the leg back, point the toes, hug the navel in. Think about a flat spine. and long. So be long in the neck as well. Take the weight on the right side and raise your left arm, breathing. Your eyes are steady, a sense of ease and strength, always working with the balance, yin and yang. Bring the hand down. Place the toes down and the foot out to the side. Hand comes up onto the shoulder as you breathe in, open, lift the elbow. Exhale, bring the elbow down, look to the left. Inhale. And exhale. In. And exhale. One more. In. And exhale. Bring the hand back. Guide that leg back so it's behind you. Stretch the left leg back to plank pose. And this time you're going to bring your knees down and let's move through to cobra. So flatten the toes. Keep your hips lifted. Bend the elbows and lower your chin and chest towards your mat. Now look forward and slide forward so you're laying flat on your front. Inhale, lift the ribs to cobra. And exhale, release. Keep your feet pressed into the ground. Inhale, lifting elbows close. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale and push back. Downward facing dog. Come up high on the toes. Down on the heels. Come up high. And down low. One more, lifting up high. And release. Now look forward. Let's walk in now to the front of your mat. Step your feet in. Bring your palms together and unroll your spine. So again, working towards this standing back bend. Interlace your thumbs. Push the hips forward. Lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the palms together. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. And exhale. Good. Place your hands on your shins. Stretch the backs of the legs and look forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Ragdoll. Bend your knees and we'll take our chair pose. Take your seat back. Bring your arms out in front. 6 bounces. 3, 2, 1. One more. And then press down and lift up. Exhale, take a forward fold. And we'll take a little round of Striya Namaskar. So step your left leg back. Bring the knee down. Push away from the ground and lift the arms. To our lunge. Take the elbows out. Then bring the hands down to your mat. Take the back knee off. It's a slide or a step back to plank pose. Bring your knees down. Lower chin and chest. Move the chest forward to cobra. Raise your hips. Down facing dog. Breathing in for 1. And out for 2. Looking forward, stepping in. Just little steps, still warming up. Bring the palms together. Inhale. Relaxing your hands at the heart. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the right foot back. Big step back. Bring the knee down. Raise the arms. Bring hands down to your mat. Take the back knee off. A big step back to plank. Bring the knee down. Good. And lay yourself down. I want you to bring your arms out in front now. And raise the left arm and the right leg. And now exchange right arm and left leg. Keep on switching. Last one. And then slide the hands back close to your ribs. Inhale, lift into cobra. Push back. Take a cat-cow. Downward facing dog. Bring the ankles together and sweep the left leg off dovetail. You can circle the ankle. Beautiful. Place the foot down. Switch over for the right leg. Circling the right. And then place the foot down. Take another breath in. Exhale, bring the knees down to your mat. Now I want you to have your block ready. Just bring it to the front of your mat now, so that it's an easy reach. And we're going to follow through with some side angle pose with the use of the block. All right, bring your hands down, return to down facing dog. Bring in the big toes together. And let's raise the left leg off, dovetail, and take a big step forward this time. Now you're going to ankle the right heel down as if we were going to stand in Warrior Two, Garudasana, but bring the block around and hold it to place it high, just on the inside of your ankle. Now bring the left arm around onto the front and place it onto the brick, and take the right arm around your back. Now if you're still facing the mat, you want to roll the right shoulder back so that you open up the chest, and we move the right hip open. So take the attention now on your right leg. Really press down in the outer foot. Engage the thigh, the muscles above the knee, and open up the hip. So we want to move and focus on those, on the glute muscles, opening and moving back. Rotate the ribs round. Let's lift the arm up now. You can probably feel this warming up in your thigh, in your left thigh as well. The knee above the ankle we want. Now circle the right arm just twice. And then place your right hand down. You're going to pivot on your right toes. Now you can use your brick here. Just move the brick so that it's flat now and it's to the right side. And we're going to bring the left arm in front and open up, so we're twisting to the left. Still have to focus on your back leg. This time the back of the thigh is lifting towards the ceiling. Hug the ribs in so you're not collapsing in the hips or the belly. And then circle the left arm twice. Good. And then bring your knee down and let's stretch out the left leg. So walk the hands back, take the toes off the ground. You might want to slide the heel a little further forward. And if you've got your block there, you might want to use it for support. You could, if you've got two One on each side of the leg would be good. And don't forget, for a deeper stretch, you can walk your hands further forward. Draw the hands back. Just move your block to the front again. Bend your front knee. Take the back knee off and step back to plank pose. Bring the knees down, follow through your vinyasa to cobra, to down dog. Pedal through if you want. Stretch it out, ease it out. And then raise your right leg, dog tail. And take a step forward. Bring your block around. And you want to have it high to start off with. You can always lower it down. And angle the back foot so the left heel spins round. Place the right hand onto your block. The left hand around your back. And then move that shoulder back so that you start to open out. To open the left hip. To squeeze into the right hip. Rotate the ribs. And then raise that arm. You can circle the left arm. And then bring the hand down and pivot around so you're on the back toes now. Move your block down. You can move it away a little bit further over to the left. And raise your right arm, twisting to the right. Revolving. Yeah. Great. Try and stretch the back leg. Lift the back of the thigh, stretch through the heel. Keep the right knee above the ankle. Circle the arm. And bring your knee down. And stretch out the front leg. Move the heel forward. Bend the front knee. You can move the block now to the side. Place your hands to the front of your mat and step back to plank pose. And from here, gently bring your knees down and fold back to child's pose. And you can slide the hands all the way back towards your feet. Do take the knees wide if that's better for your body, if you need to accommodate your body. Or keep the knees together. All right, lay yourself on your front now, sliding forward and bring your arms by your side. So they're by your hips. As you inhale, raising your upper body and your legs. Release. Inhale. And exhale. Keep on going. Inhale. Lifting the backs of the legs and your arms. Release. 3 more. And bring the hands back underneath your ribs. Inhale, lift into cobra. Good. Let's take a pause here. Maybe look over the left shoulder. And then look over the right shoulder. Good. And then lay your ribs and your chest back down to the floor. Inhale, lift, push back. Tuck your toes under, down facing dog. Bring the big toes together and take your left leg off dog tail. As you exhale, bend the knee and bring the shoulders forward, knee to your chest. Inhale, stretch your leg back. And again, to the center. Inhale, stretch back. One more. Exhale, powering up, strengthening, and reach back. Good. Now step through in between your hands. Good. Now your block. Bring your block to the front of your mat again. We're not going to use it quite yet, but I just want it there to hand. Angle the right heel down, and we're going to stand in warrior two. So push away from the ground and windmill the right arm over. Warrior two. Take a moment to breathe. Feel the ground beneath your feet. All the toes. The inner arches lifted. Raise the arms up now as you stretch that front leg. Exhale, release. Inhale. And exhale. One more in. And exhale. Reverse warrior pose. It's the back arm. The right arm rests on your thigh. Lift the left arm. Reverse warrior pose, so you have your left knee bent. So the right arm is on your thigh and you're lifting the left arm up above your head. That's it, bending the front knee. And then return to warrior two and peaceful warrior pose for Trikonasana. So keep the legs as they are. They remain straight. Maybe adjust the hips so that they're facing forward. Reach the arms up. You know what, we'll use the block here. We've got the block. Put it behind your calf, somewhere between the ankle and the knee. Raise the arms. Exhale, reach over to your left, towards that front foot. Bring the right hand on your waist and lower the arm. Maybe you can reach your block behind your leg. Okay, so the block just behind the calf, in between the ankle and the knee. So maybe leaning on the block now, if you can reach it. Take the right arm around your back, encouraging the left hip forward, nice and open and light on the right hip. Again, the same rule applies. Let's try and spin the ribs round. Raise the right arm. Finding that balance once more of yin and yang, strength and ease in this situation. So we've got steadiness of our feet, of our roots, our legs, the foundations. But we've got a sense of ease and space above the waist, a softer intention to allow more freedom, more possibility. Bring the hand on your waist, look down to the floor. Bend your front knee, warrior two. Peaceful warrior pose. Wonderful. So we have another posture using the brick, half moon pose. So let's move the block to the top of your mat now, over to the left side. Now I'm just going to move my front foot back a little bit because you want to have distance between your foot and your block. So it's going to be at the top of your mat to the left, the little toe side. All right, keep the right leg where it is for a moment. And we're going to reach forward towards your block and then slide in the back foot. Take the weight on your hand, on your leg, and float the back leg off the ground. This is the first stage. Second stage is to open up the back hip. So you want to spin the foot round and lift the hip. So you'll get that engagement of the glute, that right glute. Again, muscles wrapping around the thigh to the buttock. Wee. And then raise the arm. Beautiful. Creating space, reaching out in all directions. All right, bring that foot down and then move your brick onto the right side. And we're going to spin it round. So we're going to spin the back toes. And then bring your hand onto the block, the right hand onto your block this time. Take the left hand onto your waist. Push off on that front leg again. And stretch through the back heel. So the toes are pointing down. Now, try not to collapse in your torso. So press into the block, hug the navel in, and think about length in your spine. Let's just take the arm out to the side, the left arm out to the side. Breathe. And then place your foot down. Great, bring your hands down, and let's step that foot back to plank pose. Bring the knees down. Now, either move through vinyasa, or you can just meet us in down facing dog. Lift the hips up nice and high. Exhale, draw the heels down, chest to your thighs. Give the head a shake out. Take a deep breath in, and then flutter your lips like a horse. Haven't done that for a while. Bring the big toes together, raise the right leg off dog tail. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the shoulders forward, hug the knee in. Inhale, stretch your leg back. Again, exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. And then you're going to step forward in between the hands towards the front of your mat. Good. Bring your block around a little bit because we're going to use that for Trikonasana. Angle the left heel round and we'll stand in Warrior Two. I'm just going to turn myself around so you haven't got my backside. All right, Warrior Two. Nice and spacious. Open in the hips. Raise your arms, bring the palms together. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Reverse Warrior Pose. Drop the left arm on your thigh. Lift the right arm. Warrior Two. Move your brick so that it's now behind your right calf. You're going to stretch out that right leg now, so somewhere between the ankle and your knee. Lift the arms and reach over to your right. Place your other hand on your waist and bring your hand down. See if you can find the brick. All right, left arm around your back now. Now you can start to move the hips forwards a little bit. Keep the legs engaged. Above the knee, those thigh muscles. Firm them up. Raise your arm. And once again, come back to those qualities of yin and yang. And in this case, steadiness and ease. Feel the strength in your foundations. And feel the comfort and ease in your breath. Put down to your right foot, bring that arm around, bend the front knee, move your block to the front of your mat. Return, warrior two, peaceful warrior pose. Good. Make adjustments if you need to. Once again, I just need to move back a little bit so I've got space at the front to reach into. All right, warrior two. Place the left hand on your waist, reach for your block. Take the weight on the front leg, push off. Take a pause here as you settle in. If you need to move the distance of your block, then do so. Stretch through the heel. Feel that the dome of your thigh is and the knee is pointing down to the floor. You can take your left arm away, up. And maybe you can turn your head to the left. Not the steadiest today. Sometimes it's like that, huh? Bring the arm down, place your foot down, and move your block over to the left side. Yeah, we're always learning in our practice what is going on. How come there's, less balance today, less strength today? Has something been disturbing our minds, our equilibrium? So twisting towards the front of your mat, bring your left hand onto your block. So now we're facing to the front of your mat. Take the weight again on that front leg. Good. Stretch through the heel and then take the right arm out to the side. Beautiful. Bring the foot down. Move your block away now. Warrior two. And I want us to take a peaceful warrior pose here. Remain standing, but turn the feet in so that the feet are parallel. And legs nice and wide. Place the hands on the waist. And take a forward fold. Slide your hands down the backs of the legs. Either holding onto the ankles or perhaps you can hold on to the big toes. Take the elbows out to the side. Look through your legs. Lifting the backs of the sit bones. And place the toes down, releasing the hands. Walk the feet in a little closer. And then unroll the spine. All right, so let's practice a little eagle pose, Garudasana. So this is a wraparound of the legs from chair pose and of the arms as well. So if you want, you can turn away from your screen and find something that is still and not distracting. And we'll start by taking the right leg on top, in front. Yeah. And then, nice little bit of bounce
Yeah, keep the standing leg bent. And then maybe you can wrap that ankle around, or just keep the foot really close into the leg, to the lower leg. Take your seat back again. Good. Bring the arms out in front and cross your left arm on top. Good, good. Keep the eyes steady. Try and look ahead rather than down. Good. Release the arms. Oh, unravel your legs. And a big power up session on the legs today. And then switch sides. Take your seat. Cross the left leg on top. That's it. Wrap the legs around each other fully if you can. Take a seat. Relax the arms. Soften the gaze. Although you're trying to create stillness and steadiness in your eyes, try not to stare. So you want to have softness there. And then cross the right arm on top. Relax your mouth, your tongue and teeth. How about that half smile of the Buddha? Smile with your eyes, the corners of your mouth, and your throat. Release the arms. Whew. Step out. Give the legs a shake. Hands on the thighs. Face the front of your mat now. Take a forward fold as you exhale. Bring the hands down and bring your knees down. Tuck your toes under and sit back on your heels. Right, we're going to stretch out our legs and start slowing it down now in pigeon pose. So again, have your block, because you might want to sit on that, or a cushion if you prefer to have a cushion underneath you. So let's start on the left side. Slide your left knee in front. Stretch the right leg back. And take your knee out to the side. And then if you've got no issues with your knee, no ligament, meniscus, cartilage issues, you can bring your foot a little further forward. Then bring your hands in front again. So let's see. If you've got a big gap there underneath your bum, place something to wedge in that gap. Okay, and then bring your hands out in front. Your back leg, squeeze the back leg into the center. Now, if you bring your left hand in the middle, and it can act as a rod, sort of very strong and in the middle, stabilizing. And see if you can bend your right knee. And then using the right hand, maybe to reach round and grab it. The foot. Drawing the heel towards you. Breathing. Let go of that foot. And then come down on the elbows. So moving into more yin quality. Surrendering exhalations. Softer. Releasing Maybe you can bring your elbows down, rest your head. So just always remember here about your knee, if there is any sharp pains. For any of you that do have knee issues, you can practice a very similar pose on your back called reclining pigeon. So I'll just demonstrate that. So laying on your back, your knees bent, and we have the left leg in front. So this left leg is now going to come on top of the ankle, on top of your knee. Flex the toes as well to protect your knee. And then you could either stay there, or you can raise the foot for a deeper stretch. Feed your arms underneath. Hands on the back of the thigh. It's a bit kinder to your knees. All right, everyone, let's come back up onto your hands. And move your block underneath your bum. Sit down on that hip and sweep your right leg in front. So now you're sitting up. All right, take that left leg out now and it will come on top for a seated twist. Keep your right leg active, stretch through the heel. We're twisting to the left. So bring your left hand down and raise the right arm up. Take a twist into your left, lower the elbow, lower the shoulder, over to your left. Lift up tall in your spine, good, and twist, rotate to your left. It's a good ringing out towards the end of the class. Always nice to do some twists at the end. Stimulate the body's detoxing functionalities. One more breath. And release. Good. And just bring this heel a little bit further over. So now your knee drops down. It's a half shoelace pose. And choices here. You can either place your hands on the knee and take a forward fold over. If it causes too much pressure on the bottom leg, you can place your hands underneath the knee. That might feel a little better. Or if you want to reach for your foot, maybe you've got your belt handy, you could put your belt on your foot. Releasing your hold on your foot. You can unroll the spine. And then just bring that leg out. And if you bend your knees, we can then move into pigeon pose on the right side. So if you lean your knees over to the right, you've got your right foot in front, and then just slide the left leg back. Just a different way of entering. Yeah, come forward, stretch the left leg back. Maybe using your brick underneath the right buttock this time. Right, squeezing the back leg in to the center, and it just narrows the hip points, brings them in. After all those hip openers, it's quite nice to strengthen and draw them back in again. So place the right hand in the center, and you can go ahead and bend the left knee. Maybe reaching around for the foot. And just play here with your breath and play here with relaxing certain muscles. If you relax your glutes, can you draw the foot a little closer towards you? Where is there resistance? Let go of the foot now as we come down onto the elbows. Start softening down. Make a pillow with your hands. Breathing in, let. Breathing out, go. And then you can raise your head and walk your hands back. Sit down on the right hip and bring your left leg in front. And then move the right foot across. And take your twist to the right. So bring the left arm up and place the elbow on the outside of the knee and twist to the right. And letting go, coming out of that twist. Bring the foot a little bit further around, so maybe towards the opposite hip. And take your forward fold. Draw the hands and the body back. Give the legs a shake out. And then bend your knees and take your hands behind you, and you can sway the knees from side to side again. Good, and then come back and cross your ankles into seated position. Turn your palms to face up. Just take a pause here before you move on with your day. Notice what is present. Notice the ground beneath you. The sensations within. Notice your energy. Maybe there's a more noticeable vibration or frequency. Maybe it feels like there's more flow of energy. You
feel more alive. Take a deep breath in. Letting go breath out. Raise the arms up above your head now. Interlace the fingers, reverse the palms, lift up. Bring your hands together and let them rest at your heart center. Thank you for joining me today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you.